Okay, guys, I apologize. I'm out today. I told you I had to meet with the district today. This is kind of your warm up for the class period today. I want you to do the best you can, but we're going to go over it real quick. When you are going to be dealing with this, it says between which times is the price of gas changing at the fastest rate? Changing at the fastest rate. This is actually kind of interesting because it's asking about changing. It doesn't say where it's increasing at the fastest rate. It's just changing at the fastest rate. So when I look at rates, I want to look at slopes. If I look at slopes, this one jumps out at me as pretty fast. What is this slope though? This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rising 5, running 2, 5 over 2. What does that also equal? Is that 2.5? If you had to actually turn that into a decimal, isn't that 2.5? Now, that's a rate. What's the slope here? Even if it's negative, that's okay. This is down 2 over 2, negative 2 over 2. Well, that's easy to say. That's negative 1. So that's changing at 1. And this one is as well. So this is the fastest rate, 2.5. Actually, it's too easy. That one was too easy. I didn't mean to make it that easy. This is a great problem. Number 2 is awesome. This is what SBAC and high school placement tests are going to look like. Pay attention. For Grace's results, for David's results, and for Amber's results. And the whole theme of 8th grade, especially this unit for the 8th graders, is understanding a table, an equation, and a graph. Now, can you turn this table into an equation? And can you turn that graph, sorry about that, into an equation? Can you turn the graph into an equation? Can you turn the table into an equation? Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to compare the slopes of all of these. You're going to compare the slope here, you're going to compare the slope here, and you're going to compare the slope of 8. And whoever had the fastest slope, the highest slope is first place, second highest is second, and third, and so on. Okay. All right. Number 3. A glider was flying and then it descended. I'm just going to underline that. You should know what that means, descending. Take a look at your answers. Okay. Number 4. Compare company A. I want you to turn this into an equation, and I want you to turn this into an equation. If you don't know how to do that, you better see me Thursday after school. I'm doing tutoring on Thursday after school. Okay. Okay. Now, flip it over. We're still practicing. I want this turned into an equation. Okay. What's this as a graph? Take your time. If you need help, those are coordinates. Okay. Those are points. I want to know this is a graph. That's a point here. Ooh, this one's kind of tough. This is a point and this is a point. Those are the only 2 points you're using on number 8 or 7. Number 8, that's a coordinate. And that's a coordinate. Okay. Number 9. Okay. And number 10. We're going to have a point here and a point here. All right. Again, this is your warm up. When you're done, you can give this to the sub, turn it in, and then go ahead and open up the 8th grade practice benchmark. It should be pretty simple for you. And when you finish the 8th grade practice benchmark, I want you then to work on this is your homework. The algebra unit practice, the green sheet, is your homework. Okay. This will be your homework for tonight. This deals with more equations. Okay. Do I need to go over this a little bit? Hopefully, if you need a little bit of help, remember, you're going to move this 3/4 over to this side. So you're going to subtract 3/4 b. So it ends up looking like this. What? 1/2 minus 3/4. And if you're doing that, you just have to change this fraction, don't you? And that becomes 2/4 minus 3/4, which equals negative 1/4. All right. When you move that over, that's going to become negative 1/4b minus 25 equals negative 45. Go ahead and finish that. And number 4. Number 4 I haven't talked about yet. The length of a rectangular piece of wood is 5 more than 2 times its width. We haven't talked about this yet. That's why I'm going to do it right now. Pay attention. The length. So I'm going to say this is the width. Okay. The length is what? What does it say the length is? The length is 5 more times, or 5 more than 2 times its width. 2 times its width would be 2w plus 5. What about here? 2w plus 5. Does that make sense? 5 more than 2 times its width. Well, what's the width? The width is just the width. It doesn't talk about the width. It talks about the length. What are the dimensions if the whole thing equals 73? We're going to go ahead and do this. Shane loves this because we're dealing with like terms. All right? So go ahead and solve this equation. What did I do? I wrote out w here, w's here, 2w plus 5 plus 2w plus. Why did I put them all there? Because it's asking about the perimeter. Perimeter is all of it. So you add all of it together to equal 73. This is brand new. Do the best you can. Okay? The rest of it's pretty self-explanatory. Which lines have a negative rate of change? Okay. Negative rate of change. This one has a negative rate of change because it's a negative 3x. What other ones do? When you find the slopes here, which ones has negatives? All right. Other than that, this is your homework. You can do a lot of it in class if you need to. You're going to stay quiet the whole period. Hopefully it's a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.